Good Wednesday morning. I'm Annika Abbott in the First Alert Weather Center with a look at your forecast. We are seeing a little bit of offshore flow today, and we also have some cool advection, which is going to be cooling down those interior areas by a couple of degrees, and that coastline actually warming up by a couple of degrees. Now, that advection is also spurring on these really strong Santa Ana winds in Ventura County. We are seeing increased cloud cover throughout the day for everyone, though. Now, those winds are going to continue into tomorrow, but they are tapering off a bit, and that is the good news there. But we also have this closed low that you can see, this little blue spot off to the side of your screen that is moving towards us and sweeping over the central coast tomorrow, and that could bring a chance of overnight sprinkles, particularly to those mountain areas. As we head into Friday, which is Christmas Day, if you do celebrate, we are looking at that offshore flow turning right over into onshore flow, and we're also seeing this system up in the Pacific Northwest that's approaching us. You can see this cold front here approaching us, so we are cooling down just a tad more, and we're also seeing some cloud cover later on in the day going into Saturday as well. Now, as we look here to Ventura County, again, we have this red flag warning in effect and a wind advisory as well. Those gusts up to 60 miles per hour if you are in the mountain and valley areas, and on the coastline a bit less, 45 miles per hour. Your relative humidity is expecting to decrease to about 15% or so by mid-morning today, and then decrease even more to those single digits overnight and into tomorrow. So definitely a time to be cautious with anything that could cause a fire, because that spreads really rapidly. Going into the holiday, Christmas Eve, you're looking at temperatures in the upper 60s and a mostly cloudy day, so it is a pretty mild day overall, and even bumping down a little bit further to that cool side onto Friday. But we are seeing a little bit of clearing there in those morning hours before we get a lot more cloud cover going into the evening and overnight into the weekend. As far as our forecast today, temperatures wise, it's pretty nice in Santa Barbara, and even 70 degrees, just bumped up a tad from yesterday. Over Point Conception, you're also in the 60s to just over 70 degrees there in Buellton, and San Luis Obispo County are also mostly in the 60s. Not a big temperature difference between inland and the coastline. Ventura, you're heating up just a bit because of those Santa Ana winds, and even 70 degrees today in Ventura. Hope you all have a very safe Wednesday and a happy holiday.